do this. Let's go back and get this shit ready for everything to go. We are gonna do a donation stream, even though why not? It's kind of like a testing stream, but it's okay. Okay, Crossy, YT. Boop. Test streaming, because why not? Let's just hope this does well. I don't know. I pray to God that hopefully it won't lag. Please, for the love of God, please don't lag. Let's see. Yep. Links work. Dope. There we go. Let's just hope peeps show up. Let's just wait for peeps to show up because I am and the first one greeting me, hello. I'm not a simp lord. Hello everyone. Hello. Test streaming, cause why not? For this bullshit. Cause we are test streaming, we are doing this thing. It's a bit echoey, but we'll manage somehow. I'm probably gonna get stuff in a bit once we go down the road. But you know. But yeah, like how's it going, everybody? Long time no talk, but it's okay. Sorry to keep you guys waiting for the weekend. The entire weekend. I apologize for, being out for so long. Shit, where? Okay. But yeah. Just look for more peeps. Waiting for more peeps because why not? Just need to check something. Anywho. But yeah. Why the move? You out on your own, right? Nah. My folks and I decided to move. I wish I was on my own though. Cause I'd rather do shit. Cause I'd rather have nothing to hold me back and shit, but yeah, my folks said I decided on that move with good reason. Cause our old one kinda it kinda sucked. I mean I would tell you guys all the story, but meh. It's kind of like a long story and shit, and I don't want to get into this. Like, just know that I kind of moved, and that's probably it. Meh. Yeah. Maybe like a year or two I'll probably move on my own. Because tired of fucking potential family drama and all that bullshit. But hey, it's okay. We all fucking pick our sides. And you know how families are. They're kind of a bunch of idiots because they don't know when to pick a side. Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. No one listens to me anyway, so meh. Either way, meh. I've been booped. Don't boop me. But yeah, like this is sorry if everything's like a bit echoey. This is the best I could do at the moment for now. I mean, I will get some new equipment and shit down the road, like soundproof shit, like for recordings to sound better and shit. I swear to God, you guys. I, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you guys. I decided to test stream because why not? This is also like a donation stream, so if you guys want to donate, do it at your own leisure. You don't have to. It's not an obligation to. You know the whole thing. You know how it goes. You know how it is. Like donate if you feel like it. Ah, shit. Ah, da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah. Um but yeah, like new content, new stuff is gonna be on the way soon. Like content. I know I said this much, but I kind of want to keep you guys like. This is also like a first 2022 stream, so take that as you will. But yeah, like some stuff are gonna be on the way. Like let's plays are gonna come back. Let's play streams are gonna come back probably. Everything. I kind of am deciding on doing some new content. Hopefully collaboration soon because I'm kind of getting out of my shyness. Check my check my DMs. What'd you do? What'd you fucking do? What did you do? Oh my god. What did you do? What is it? Uh, what the? Okay, I'm looking. What is it? This is gonna be fucking awesome. You know what? Why not? Why not? Like I got time. I got time to invite some peeps over. Let's just give this one a call, cause meh. Let's just give Little Hazard a call, cause why not? Hello, hello.
What's up, hon?
Hi, hi.
Someone's happy.
Yep. Oh. Ah, okay.
All right, use the streaming. Hello, chat.
Oh, this is fun. Ah, that's pretty cool though. That's cool. Also, by the way, Mech, thanks for showing me the Yoa Sakura model, uh, from your server. That's kind of been ripped off from that new Shaman King game. Uh, I'm so happy that they're finally ripping off like Shaman King models and that have like freaking physics and like freaking facial expressions and shit.
In other words, then models that aren't cringe as fuck.
Models that aren't like Power of Spirit bad, like PS2 Power of Spirit
That's what I
bad.
meant by cringe as fuck. But okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant by that, but it's okay. But I'm so happy as all hell. Let's go.
Clearly, from the sound of it.
Yeah, like I just hope like new ideas are sprouting, new ideas are coming, and I am just super happy as hell. I'm super happy as hell.
Clearly.
Yeah. Like it was kind of a bit tiring to move all this. Like it wasn't like that much tiring when I was like organizing some shit from my in my closets and stuff but it
But it's
was
still
kind
tiring anyway.
yeah, but it was kind of tiring trying to get all the shit together with the whole like
Oh,
with
I
some
know the
certain
feeling.
things and throwing some stuff away.
Oh, trust me, I know that feeling too well.
Yeah. But that's how moving goes.
Yep.
Also, Hazard, check your DMs.
Hmm.
She's sending you something. It's from VR
Oh,
chat. It's from VR chat. Like you'll probably like it.
I can barely see it, but I'm
It's
blaming the lighting on
it's
that.
it's her Jinx model. That's supposed to be
Oh,
in it.
nice.
Like it's the eye glow, from what she's telling me.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Oh, and about that picture that you asked me about, I will get to that at some point, probably by end of the month, because I got a commission. I just got a commission finished, basically,
Mhm.
and I got some stuff to take care of this for the next week and a half, I think.
And a lot of stuff.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing too major, but it's time consuming.
Mhm. Like a lot of stuff, content creators don't like get started till like in the middle or in the end of January because like it's
Pretty
mostly like their
much.
break. Like January's kind of
Yeah,
like their
pretty much.
break. Shit. So how are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing this fine evening?
Yes, how is everyone?
Yes, yes. I am just sipping on my tea right now. I don't have a tea right now, but pretend like this gif of Yo Sakura is just me sipping tea and laughing at your salty tears.
But yes, basically there is also what was it? What was
Mhm.
that mecha like? Let's see, Mecha Accident draws like what was it? That Jinx pull thing.
Mm,
Oh God, I feel
mhm.
like we're going to break the internet with that one if they haven't already. And I've checked around. Surprisingly, they haven't done that yet.
You'll be the first.
Pretty much.
Happy New Year, Retro Force crew. Thank you so much. Don't worry, a new part of Retro Warriors is kind of underway. We just
Yep.
needed. I just needed to wait for everything to come back on, so that way, like, content can start back up again with like the
Pretty
internet and shit.
much. And I've got another video planned out before the end of the month. Probably two videos, but ugh,
Yeah.
it'll depend on basically it'll
Neat,
depend
neat,
based
neat.
on how much I can get done on my end anyway.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh boy. Like, hmm. So,
Hmm.
what should we talk about in the meantime?
Well, let's see. Oh, that's right. I do plan to make another. What was it? I guess a sort of follow-up video on Doctor Stone, but there ain't much to talk about on that one. I mean, that's what I had in mind, but they only just announced season 3 a few days ago.
Ah, hold on. I see him. Boop and boop. Haha.
Oh joy! We got a bot in the chat.
It's okay. I got it.
Okay, I was about to ban the motherfucker. When it comes to bots, I put their lives to an end with an earth-shattering kaboom.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Let's see. And let's see, I can tell you this much, hon. Regarding Shaman King, I finished watching the sub. Ugh.
You catched up?
I finished. Yeah, I caught up in the sub, basically.
Okay. So that way, like, I don't have to tell you, like,
Pretty much.
yeah. So we're probably
Like,
gonna.
I'm not
Mm,
particularly surprised by it, other than what happened to Joko. But other than that, like, I'm not really surprised.
mm-hmm. Like, yeah. So that way, like, you could get ready for the next episode, which hopefully it'll be dubbed soon. Cause
Well, they did say they were taking hiatus
yeah,
because of New
like
Year's,
like this
so
this week it's already coming back. So. Mm.
pretty much,
And by next week they're probably gonna have like the dub Netflix version like
most
ready
likely.
because it's already gonna be like
I'd say most likely by next week.
yeah, because by
I
next
mean, I
week
wouldn't be surprised.
season two's already finished. Not season two, season three is already finished, and now they're going on to season four, which is like the final stretch of the anime.
Oh, Helsing Ultimate, I highly recommend that series.
I haven't watched it.
You should, honestly.
I've seen
That's
the
on
abridged series. Does that count? Please tell me
to
if it
some degree,
does.
yes. To a degree, yes, it does.
Okay, good, good, good.
What else?
Let's see. Anything
Oh yeah, we are.
else?
There'll be, for anyone asking, in case Crossy hasn't addressed it yet, there will be another part of the Boondocks Review up in the next few days.
Yeah,
Knowing you,
yeah, like
no,
if
actually make that about a week
yeah,
because Crossy still has to get settled in.
yeah. I think I'm already settled in. I'm just missing some furniture because I have my
That's what I meant by
TV.
getting settled in.
Yeah, like I have my TV, my Xbox, my power rectangular thingy to the Xbox. All that's missing is a power cord,
Which you
and
still need to get your hands on anyway.
got my
So,
laptop, my charger, my wireless charger to my phone, my two backup headphones, my flash drive with all my MMD models, with all the everything, etc. And that should be it. And an air mattress, cause why not?
of course.
Yep. But yeah, we're all good to go. Actually, I'm just waiting for the new furniture to come in, and hopefully, I could start building my studio, cause kind of comfy like around this corner, and I could like use like a soundproof
Can't
foam kind
say I
of
fault
thingy.
you.
Yeah, kind of because it's kind of echoey, but I'll manage. Like the room's kind of echoey, but I'll manage.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooler. Hello, Logan. And yes, Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2022. Happy
Yeah,
2022.
because 2021 can kindly go eat a dick.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, suck a huge small dick. Uh, but yes, hello, Kula. But yes, I am ready to make content again. I am ready. I am so fucking ready to make content again.
Same. Let's see, I've got a let's play planned on my end, but it'll take a bit because I got used to the game I'm planning to let's play. Mainly because it's a pain in the ass to play on Steam. but I'll manage.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I got some ideas planned for streaming, by the way, because thanks to Hazard's friend and the power of Game Show and Steam, like I have some ideas. Though I will say this: the PSP version of Blaze Blue Cross Tag, it kinda meh. And
I got
okay,
you.
there you go. There you are. Oh fuck. Thanks, hun.
No problema. I usually just ban the bots.
Cause I was just busy doing something at the moment.
You're good. You're good.
How was
Trust
y'all's
me, you're
day?
good.
Also, happy 2020, bitches. Not gonna lie though, that expansion pass was awesome. 2021 added so many campaigns. Can't wait to see what 2022 has to offer.
I'm sure we'll find out sooner than we like to
um,
even think about it.
yeah.
We'll find out soon enough.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ricky in the house. Hello, Geek Freak. But yeah, like I think let's see, cause yeah, like by January 20th, like they're gonna do the 40th episode like of Shaman King's gonna air with season 4. Cause we only have 2
I
episodes
wouldn't
of
be
season 3.
surprised.
We only have 2 episodes of season 3 left. That's why we saw the thing dubbed, like the 11 out
I
of
could be wrong, but
13 episodes dubbed.
I think 37 was the cutoff for season 3.
No, because they have some episodes, like they have 2 episodes left. I mean, unless like I'm mistaken, but
Like I said, from the way they ended the episode 37 is what I'm saying.
yeah,
I could be wrong, but I think they were like ending it there for season 3 because season 4 is when the final stretch, so they're gonna
yeah,
go all out.
yeah. Because I have a feeling they're probably gonna keep they're probably gonna keep opening 2. I don't know if they're gonna pull a Fullmetal Alchemist, but I think they're pulling a Fullmetal Alchemist when they're changing endings. So we'll probably get a new ending.
I don't know. Like I feel like they might keep the intro and ending and all that. I don't know for sure yet.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see till some updates come up.
Yeah, but they're still gonna be working on it pretty much semi constantly anyway, so
Yeah.
kind of a moot point.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, you'll see more of these discussion videos often when we're talking about certain things. Cause
Like for example, how we discussed how Yabakor is a psychopath.
yep. So think of this as a chaotic duo discussion kind of thing. Instead of
Pretty much.
because if we had all the retro boys here, it would be like a retro review discussion of, you know,
Possibly, yeah.
unless you guys want to see our retro reviews live, but then again, I won't. It won't have the same
I doubt it.
editing flow as a fucking.
Nah, I doubt it, to be honest.
I swap between dub and sub on most anime. It mostly depends on what's more convenient. I like the game.
Understandable.
Yeah. Also, I kind of like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, for example, like with High School DxD, I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the sub over the dub. Don't get me wrong. The dub isn't half bad. It's just I prefer the sub because that's what I watched first. But that's just an example of what basically what would be my preferences. It literally depends on the anime for me. Some anime are better dubbed in my book. Some are better subbed. It literally depends.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like some anime dubbed, like unless if it's finished, unless like if the season's like unfinished, like yeah, with like with a certain arc, I'll just have to suck it up and watch it subbed, like how my friends are with Demon Slayer season 2, and I'm currently still. I finished Demon Slayer season 1. I just need to watch Mugen Train, which I'll probably do after stream because I'm not gonna be streaming for long. So this will probably be like a 1 hour stream.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, when it comes to Demon Slayer, I'm gonna be honest. I had my doubts about the series going in, but I'll be honest. I got hooked after like the second and third episode. It
Mm.
was actually better than I had been told, basically.
Mhm.
Because what was it? Ben pretty much kind of undersold, in my honest opinion.
Mhm. And it's kind of like the new generation of shonen, like alongside Black Clover and fucking
My
Boruto.
hero.
My Hero and Boruto. But
I'm gonna be honest.
You know how
I don't have
Boruto
much
is.
of a
You know how Boruto.
but I don't have
Yeah.
much of an opinion on Boruto. From what little I've seen of it, like through clips and such, I'm not particularly impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
Mm.
not impressed.
I guess it's so. It's. I guess it's much. I guess it's like a Boruto because it's so
Why?
boring.
Why? Why that pun?
I don't know. I guess it just kind of bores you out because the series is
Oh my
so
god.
freaking boring.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to first come first served. It's like DBZ. You watched it in dub, but when Super came along, we all watched it in sub, and I prefer sub of Super now. Yeah, because of the whole Funimation thing.
Like, here's the funny thing though. I can give you an example of an anime that was universally considered better dubbed than subbed. And it's an old anime. I only looked at it. I never actually watched it in full.
Space Andy.
No, actually.
Hmm.
I didn't watch Space Andy subbed yet, so I can't say if it's better subbed or
Actually,
dubbed
little fun fact: it was the first to get dubbed, the first to have an English dub.
before getting subbed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
I
But yeah,
mean,
I heard about that actually.
hmm
Like I heard Space Dandy was like what was it? Space Dandy basically was one of the first ones to get a dub first. The dub, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like some to an extent, I feel like watching Space Dandy was kind of like watching an acid trip go fucked up.
yeah. Then again, it's made by the same guy who did Cowboy Bebop, so we're
Well,
not.
no, like the script was written by I think in part by Steve Bloom, but also by Macariel. I could be wrong about that.
Nah, it couldn't be.
I say I could be wrong about that. I can't remember off the top of my head at the
Mm.
moment because when I looked because I looked at the credits, but I can't remember who wrote the script for that shit.
Hmm. Either way, like I'm just kind of excited of what's coming ahead and what I'm excited for when we get back to watching Bleach soon.
Mhm.
And yes, I am binge watching Bleach as much long as it is, but on certain
Uh,
conditions. We're going arc by arc.
mhm.
Because when an arc
Which
ends, we kind of switch over to a new anime, and then we go back. We kind of have a system, you know.
yeah, it makes sense actually because that way we're not overloaded on one bit of content, like one type of content.
I recommend y'all read Chainsaw Man. It's so fucking good. I can't express how excited I am for the anime. I've
I
reread the
have no
manga
opinion on
countless
Chainsaw Man.
times. Currently on a redacted number of times. Just check it out. I guarantee you won't regret it.
We Jinxie, we have seen Cowboy Bebop.
Hmm.
Which Crossy and I both have seen it, and I think it's at this point the retro warriors have each seen Cowboy Bebop in like on their own time, but we'll eventually reveal it. We just don't know when.
Yeah. I mean, even though we reviewed Outlaw Star.
We reviewed Outlaw Star basically on my suggestion because to be fair, I wasn't expecting us to actually review it right off the bat when I suggested it. So
I mean, hey, like, if we could like probably pull off a Bonds Beyond Time for the next season. Like, review Cowboy Bebop for season 3 and review Trigun for season 4, you know?
we'll get like I said, we'll get to him when we get to him. That's the best I can honestly say on the matter.
I haven't seen I already answered that question. I already haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate. Just the abridged series, not the
Yeah,
original.
Crossy, believe it or not, has not seen much of like Helsing other than the like the regular Helsing. Not she hasn't seen the Ultimate series yet.
Mhm.
Not if we pace ourselves, Geek Freak. We're not gonna like just choke it down in one go.
Yeah, I mean,
Like we have a set number of episodes we watch at a single time, like anywhere from like say 5 to 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That way we basically, that way basically we get enough content. We're not overloading ourselves. And Kamen Rider Mabius, I agree. Season 4 of Overlord, it's about fucking time.
Mm-hmm. Also, hey Lex, welcome to the
What's up,
stream.
birthday boy?
Happy birthday! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, fun fact about Overlord, for the record, and I already told Crossy this. A friend of mine actually told me this a few days ago. Basically, what happened with Overlord, the reason why it took so long season 4 was because the creator essentially held season 4 hostage from the production companies, saying he refused to produce it unless his friends who were writers of other isekai anime, such as Rise of the Shield Hero, Konosuba, the Saga of Tanya the Evil, and so on, until they got their own extra seasons, until they each got a new season, he wasn't going to do jack shit with season 4. He literally forced their hand.
Homies before homies.
So yeah, you can thank the creator of Hell's, like, for anyone who's a fan of the animes I just mentioned, like ReZero, Konosuba, Tanya the Evil, and so on. You can thank the creator of Overlord for making that happen.
Mm-hmm.
No joke. From what I heard from a friend of mine, he legit refused to do start any production from season 4 of Overlord until his friends, who were other isekai anime writers and creators, his friends who wrote Konosuba, who wrote the Saga of Tanya the Evil, ReZero, Rise of the Shield Hero, until they were guaranteed a new season each. Until they were all each renewed. He wasn't going to let season 4 happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it took so long for season 4 to happen. Not just because of COVID. So yeah, he forced their hand, from what I heard, which means he's got some magic cojones to do that.
Do you think Trigun should get the fruits basket treatment and fully follow the manga?
Probably.
Considering that considering that one time we saw that movie and the designs were kind of off, I
To be
think
fair,
so.
if I remember correctly, that was loosely based on the manga design.
Yeah.
But as for Trigun, I'll be honest. To be fair, like, no, Game Freak. We're doing it's 10 episodes a day, not like it's 10 episodes a day at any given time at most. That way, we're digesting carefully.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I've already added this up. We should be ready to watch the 1,000-Year Blood War arc by late this year, basically.
Mm-hmm. And besides, like, I'm not gonna half-ass it like how I'm doing with Shaman King at the moment. Like, watch it at its premiere time on a site that can stream like all the way from there, from where it's from, like from the station. Like, I'm not gonna risk myself because that'll fucking risk my sleep schedule.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Core, fun a little tidbit to let you know. They already confirmed that Konosuba is finally getting a season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why, so basically, if you hear about Overlord getting a new season, that's when you know the other animes have gotten it.
But
yeah, it just goes to show that basically, it's what you least expect when it comes to anime creators and such. That's the best I can say on that.
no, I was talking about Hellsing Ultimate. It has 10 episodes.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Yeah, like I have yet to introduce Crossy to the actual Helsing series as it is, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing some introducing to Hazard to anime myself because Full Metal Panic, because that's the only anime
Which I enjoyed.
Full Metal Panic, Shaman King,
The only thing stopping Full Metal Panic from getting the final season they need right now is literally the lack of a studio willing to support it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it took forever for them to get season 4 going.
Yeah, and how
Like,
like I can't find one of the voice actors of the main characters, like the main lead's Twitter, because they were kind of under siege of the whole Vic Mignogna situation.
pretty
Like
much.
they were kind of under fire for the Vic Mignogna situation.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't.
But yeah,
This isn't a drama channel, so
basically,
we're just keeping these like things light. So
bare
it
minimum mention.
yeah.
Long story short, part of the reason they're having issues getting Full Metal Panic season 5 going is because they need to find an animation studio willing to, produce it.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is the one studio that initially handled it was with season 4. They went out of business some time ago, so
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I kind of
And
back to the topic
go
of
ahead.
Bleach though. Back to the topic of Bleach though. I kind of
What's up?
wanted to fucking like freaking pull the same trick I did with Shaman King and watch it on its premiere time, but
Nah,
cons-
they're
con-
making us wait until at the earliest October
yeah,
before we see any of the new content at all.
yeah. Cause like I kind of wanted to pull like how I did with Shaman King, but it'll it'll probably be either in the daytime or nighttime. I can't tell for sure, but at the same time,
I'm
like I'll just probably wait like everybody else. Sorry.
That's not entirely always true, Geek Freak. Sometimes, believe it or not, the mangakas are the ones who can decide things as well, because there are probably certain parts of this series that it'll be probably best never to throw in
Mm-hmm.
with good reason. Like, for example, I looked into some of the stuff for Akame Got Kill recently, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little disturbed at some of the shit they actually omitted from the series originally. And I'm gonna be straight up blunt with you on this, guys. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of really fucked up shit that happens in a Comic Got Kill,
Mm,
especially by the villains.
it's like Russian roulette.
Not exactly, more like a fucked up Game of Thrones. Just adding a few, just adding sexual violence for the fuck of it, apparently.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I can't wait to
The
see.
same type of shit that Sword Art got under fire for years ago.
Cause shock value for the win. Jazz hands.
Apparently. Yeah, like legit, some of the shit that happened in Comic Got Kill is just as fucked up some of the shit that Sword Art got under fire for. So
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, worse, believe it or not.
Berserk.
I put it this way, hon. Some of the shit that happened in Comic Got Kill would probably be just as fucked up as that one scene in Berserk with Griffith.
We don't
By
talk.
the way, Griffith.
We don't talk about
By the way,
Griffith.
yeah, exactly. We
I
don't talk
thought
about him.
for all my life I thought Guts was Griffith and.
Well, now you know better.
Yeah.
Just still, Griffith is a gross character, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna review that series like in for Richard Wars. Holy
Eventually
shit.
we will,
Yeah.
but it's not for the faint of hearts. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's something we can't go back to.
some of the deaths in Akame Got Kill were extremely, and I mean extremely fucked up.
Yeah. Like I said, like I kind of stopped watching after episode 10 because I kind of got kind of bored with the whole like it's not that I kind of got bored, it's just that like I kind of couldn't keep track of it cuz like tsunami and shit.
I can't fault you. Like I said, if you ever do watch Akame Got Kill, do so with caution. That's the best advice I can give you.
Mhm. Also, update on the western cartoon side. Bardock and the Elite Fighters got me into Spooderman. The spectacular Spooderman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be a full-on comic book nut or a full-on comic cartoon book nut. I'm just gonna be
Nobody
like,
expects you to be fair.
yeah, because that's gonna be a lot of lore to stomach in and frickin' repeat. Hey, Crossy, I'm getting my COVID test results because I got sick on New Year's Day. That's cool, Mickey Mouse fan.
Damn.
If you guys are, like I said, also, by the way, guys, if you guys are kids and are watching my channel, please I'm telling you this right now. Please leave or don't come into the channel unless you're like 18 plus or an adult because my
Or at the very
humor.
least, you're like 15, at least age like 14 up.
Yeah, like unless you're a teenager or an adult, don't come into my channel because it is not fucking kid friendly. It may have cartoons, it may have cartoon shows, but the audio that I put at
No,
them,
the
the,
context is not
yeah,
kid friendly. Period.
yeah, because the audio I put, like say, I put like a clip of El Tigre and freaking Devil Artemis audio. Yeah, that's what you guys are getting.
That's a thing, Geek Freak. The shit that happens in a comic got killed would actually put some of the villains just at the same level as Griffith, if not worse. And no, I'm not joking.
Yep, yep.
Like what Griffith did would have been tame compared to, and to some degree would have been tame compared to what some of the villains in a comic got killed did.
Mm-hmm. Like,
And that's saying something.
like the thing that he did, like it'll just probably be like, oh, like it's an accident. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. No, no, he fucking stole Guts' love of his life. Think.
That's putting it mildly.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
But
but
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Like Griffith is just straight up a scumbag. Plain simple.
Poor Guts.
But
though.
the main villain for a comic got killed is potentially a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's saying something.
Like I said, like I kind of lost track by episode 10. Like I just,
I can't fault you. Like one of the things my friend Alex told me when he told me about a comic got killed. He said, if you ever watch a comic got killed, I'm warning you now.
Mm-hmm.
Do not, and I repeat, he said these exact words. Do not get attached to the characters. The moment you do, you have fucked yourself quite royally.
Well, good thing I'm 18, let's shotgun. God damn it, cooler.
Like, okay, Gay Freak, to repeat what I said, I'll only repeat this one more time. Some of the characters in the comic got killed are potentially just as, if not worse, than Griffith. And I wouldn't even make a joke about that.
Mm-hmm.
You have Griffith, and then you have some of the pricks like Shura from A Comic Got Killed, who's actually worse.
And that
just read up on what he did in the manga, and you'll see why.
And those few characters from Sword Art Online, but then again, I'd have to show you season 2 or
if there's one character I honestly despise in Sword Art Online, I don't care for Kirito, but here's the thing. I prefer him over that prick Sugo.
Actually, never mind, because Berserk was kind of like the first one that introduced that kind of shit. And then Sword Art Online was kind of like its successor. Sword Art Online was kind of its successor.
Not really, no.
Oh shit, never mind.
It's hard to really compare the two like that.
Fuck.
Well, it's really hard to compare the two. To
I'm trying my best to compare though. I'm trying. Meh.
Yeah, but trust me, like it's not really fair to compare them like that.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say this much about Estef. She is something else. That's the best I can describe about her. She's something else.
Ice mommy. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys are willing to donate, feel free to. PayPal links on the pinned chat. Donate at your leisure, etc., etc. I will revoke a child's life path by force. God damn it, Cooler.
Why though? My question is why though?
Cause it's Cooler. He's there for the beams. Also, SAO trash. It kind of started being trash when we got to season 3. I'm just gonna say it right now. It should have like left it off with season 2, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, there's some animes that just want to keep going and going and going.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'm not like. Put it this way, I don't have any particular hatred for Sword Art. It's just, for me, it got boring after like halfway through season 2. That's why I stopped watching it.
Yeah, and I kind of couldn't keep track of Alicization because, like, I don't know, like it kind of felt repetitive. Like,
They were trying too hard or something like
yeah,
that.
and not to mention they were adding more girls for Kirito to like for them to fall for Kirito when clearly like Asuna's kind of like the main.
Kirito to get, and not only that, but from what I've seen of the past season 2, Kirito gives no fucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could be wrong in saying that, but Kirito does not seem like he gives much of a fuck.
Cooley Joe Star. It's so fucking bad as someone who has tortured himself to watch SAO. It's painfully bad. I swear, you're like the freaking angry video game nerd, CJ.
I like. What can I honestly say about Sword Art at
Uh,
this point? In my personal opinion, like,
Bland? Eh,
could be better,
yeah.
and
Like,
like I feel like it's sufficient in a number of ways.
like I said, like I just focused on other anime that are currently on my radar at the moment. Like I said, like Shaman King's almost gonna finish this year. The Sonic movie's gonna come out. The Dragon Ball Super movie's gonna come out, which everybody's going nuts, saying, "Oh my god! After the movie, the show's gonna come back, right? Right?" And Xenoverse 2 DLCs are coming, which I'm probably not gonna spend my money on though.
I'm
I,
not gonna even
I mean,
bother.
I only wanted the Killing Khalifa model, and that's not the model, the DLC, and that's it.
I can't fault you for that.
Cause like the female Saiyans are like my favorite characters, and that's what I only came there for. that's why I'm. That's why like I waited for someone to like gift me the DLC for and shit.
I mean, you have your reasons. All I have to say to that is honestly, eh, just when it comes to the universe too. Honestly, eh.
Yeah, and same with the Dragon Ball Super movie. Like okay, like I wish like them luck of them trying to make Gohan the MC of it. Same with Pan and Piccolo, but at the same time, like I know they're probably gonna pull a Goku and Vegeta card maybe soon, like during its climax or
One can
fucking
hope.
something. Because I know like they're probably gonna be at Beerus's World training Broly. Because that's all I know.
Well, one can hope that they don't, like, fall into that trap. But again, who knows?
Because like they have Gohan for as a main character. Like they have Gohan, they have Pan, they have Piccolo. They're probably gonna give them something to do. Like I just hope like what they gave them something to do isn't gonna be fucking wasted for the favor of Goku and Vegeta. Cause all I can tell is that they're probably gonna be busy with Broly, like training him and shit, etc., etc.
Well, like I said, time will tell on that one. I mean,
I think they are going to make the Broly movie into an arc, like the Golden Frieza saga, and then the Moro, and then the Granola, and then when Superhero comes out, they are going to make that into a saga. Eh,
probably. I mean, again,
maybe.
probably.
I don't know. Like, I just
I'm not
hope
gonna
they
get my hopes
don't.
up too high though.
I just hope they don't like make Broly like, oh, like there's Broly. You guys remember Broly, and then they just forget about him the next. Cause Broly's popularity doesn't mean nothing. Nah.
Well, like I said, who knows?
Yeah. I'm sorry we're like trash talking Dragon Ball, even though I kind of friends with Dragon Ball tubers and acquainted
To be fair,
with.
hon, there are some Bleach fans who will trash Bleach when it comes to certain arcs or
Yeah.
characters. So
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't be far. I doubt you'd be alone in that regard anyway. So
And Shaman King fans that'll trash an episode because of its pacing, which I won't fault because it's kind of like for a valid reason.
I'm gonna be
Because
honest with
time
you when I
crunches
say
and
this,
shit.
Cooler. I don't consider Sword Art a true isekai anime at all.
Yeah.
I really don't. If you want a decent isekai anime at the very least, watch something like ReZero Konosuba. But I do not consider Sword Art a true isekai anime. There are
Mm-hmm.
literally several anime I could put that are, I could list that are better in that regard that actually live up to the whole isekai concept. But yeah, Sword Art is not one I consider isekai material.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's got some isekai concepts and such, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't really consider Sword Art like that much of an isekai anime, if at all.
Mm-hmm.
When I think isekai, Sword Art is not even on the top fucking 3
I pray they
or
will.
top 5 even. Like, I'm thinking Rising the Shield Hero. I'm thinking Overlord. I'm thinking basically animes like those over. Nah, like I just can't.
Mm-hmm. Also, Geek Freak said this. I pray they will concern on the minor characters and superhero, and Goku and Vegeta isn't the main good guys. Give the minor characters to shine, damn it. That's the thing. That's the problem. They always, no matter the hell, like even Wrath of the Dragon couldn't get that right.
Actually, Rapid Dragon got that partially right.
Well, yeah,
Keyword partially.
partially right, but they didn't get it all the way right because Goku wasn't involved in shit, which they could have like done it with that.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, Core. But like I said, when I hear isekai, that is not on my list of isekai anime.
You know,
Demon Lord Retry would be considered more of an isekai anime than Sword Art, in my honest opinion, and I dare anyone to argue that shit with me.
SAO is I have my reasons why, but I won't go into detail. That's okay, Lemon Lord. Also, hello, Lemon Lord.
Like I said, like I just nah. And here's the thing, I tried watching Sword Art, but after like the second season, I'm sorry, but nah, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what I consider a better anime by and far, and I was already hooked on that easier than Sword Art. When I watched Sword Art, I was somewhat intrigued, but then it got boring to me after the end of season 1.
Mm-hmm. Also,
When
like,
it comes to,
oh,
go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry, you go, you go.
And okay, here's an anime that hooks me immediately within 10 minutes of watching. The Rising of the Shield Hero. I dare somebody to argue that shit with me.
I need to go back and watch that shit. I need to go back and watch every isekai anime that I missed. I fucking suck as an anime fan. Ah!
You watched Rising of the Shield Hero with me and Fen.
I know, but I need to go back and retrace my steps. That's why. I need to rewatch
Fair
that shit
enough.
again.
Fair enough. I can't even give you shit for that one then.
Also, anyway, back to Dragon Ball. Like, I responded to a tweet that says at this point I really don't care if the Dragon Ball Super anime returns. It's been on hiatus for 4 years now, going on 5. I am aware we're getting a movie soon, but I can no longer feel the hype for the show. If it returns, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I don't care anymore. And then I said it's a sign that says we moved on.
Yeah, you know what? By the logic that Sword Art is strong about being trapped in a virtual world, I gotta point this out, and you can't get mad at me for this one. Digimon could be considered isekai. I dare you to argue that one with me. By that logic,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Digimon could be considered an isekai by that logic. Because let's see, look at Digimon Adventure 1. And Comrade, I didn't say Shield Hero was bad. I said I got hooked within 10 minutes of watching it, versus an entire season for Sword Art to actually catch my interest. What does that tell you? But yeah, going back to what I was saying, Digimon, literally, let's see, you have 7 kids in Adventure 1 trapped in a digital world. And I'm talking about the original for the record. I haven't watched the reboot yet. Basically put, you have 7 kids thrown into a digital universe. They are partnered up with digital monsters. By that logic that Sword Art is trying to throw as an isekai anime, Digimon might as well be considered one too. I'm just saying. I personally think, and as for Rising of the Shield Hero, I think personally it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The acting was extremely well done in both the sub and the dub. I have to say it. The voice acting, the storytelling, it was amazing. I'm gonna be honest though. If there's one character I immediately hated by the end of the first episode, it's that stupid fucking bitch mine. May she burn in hell.
Mm-hmm. To be fair,
Mine can burn in the fires of hell.
To be fair, I'm looking forward to Bleach than Super, and now everybody hates me. To be fair, I'm looking forward to Bleach because it kind of gives me, like I said, like since Shaman King 2021's ending real soon, once we hit like January 20th with season 4, I'm probably gonna be looking forward to Bleach because it's kind of like Shaman King with the um shit. What's that thing called again?
Well, you think on that.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm
and to be
trying to.
fair, Geek Freak,
Fuck.
I'm not disagreeing with what you said, but I'm pointing out, to be fair, real body or no, the fact still remains. By that logic, Sword Art's trying to market itself as isekai. You might as well say the same thing about Digimon, regardless. It's
Mm-hmm.
still being thrown into another world, so that still counts.
Also,
That's the major requirement of isekai.
don't forget. There's another one. Dot hack.
What's up?
Dot hack because it had the
Dot
same
hack.
premise.
Thank you.
It had the same premise.
Sort of, yes. But the fact still remains. So you can't just have it both ways. Real body or no, it's still technically isekai trope.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to Bleach because it kind of has the same. It kind of has some similarities to Shaman King with their spirits and their.
Mm-hmm. And one anime I do recommend after watching it, and believe it or not, I watched it twice. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. When I first heard about it, I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was gonna be ridiculously stupid
Mm-hmm.
because of the title and because of some stuff I heard about it. But you know what? I looked at it, I was patient, and my patience was rewarded.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Super because the Dragon Ball series just makes me happy. Like, guys, if it makes you happy, that's cool. But, like, I'm not trying to bash the series or just stating my opinion about,
Exactly. Like,
the series as a whole because it kind of gets repetitive, like, goes on and on, you know?
to be fair, so do a bunch of anime, but
Yeah, but, like, it kind of tries to do something unique in a way. Like how Demon Slayer does it, how Shaman King 2021 does it, because we're getting unseen anime content that we didn't get in the 2001 anime and all that stuff. You know?
you're not wrong. I haven't watched that much of the Dot Hack series or played any of the games, so I can't say anything about Dot Hack as a whole. So I have to withhold my judgment on that franchise.
I don't mind Dragon Ball,
But
but keeping my hype on the low. I still enjoy the DBS manga, though. Yeah, that's cool, Andrea.
like I said, I've essentially fallen out of interest of Dragon Ball for quite some time, and I'm gonna be honest, it's partly because of the fan base that I'm gonna be honest, I've gone a bit of a distaste for Dragon Ball. Period.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the content creators are cool for Dragon Ball. The
As
character
long as they're not
channels,
causing drama.
yeah, the character channels are kind of cool, but at the same time, like I myself kind of am branching out to ideas and tending to animes that didn't get a chance to shine, like how, like Samurai Deeper Kyo. There's other animes because I just know Kyo's one of them that were by
French John, to answer your question,
yeah.
fuck no. She's the one submitting to me.
Do you want me to be your dummy mommy?
That would never happen.
I mean, I could be Lady Dimitrescu, but she's
Ew, no, 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 ew.
His reaction.
No, don't even, no. I can't stand the Lady Dimitrescu after all the hype I heard about her last year. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Also, the
No.
DB community versus Wise at least are more toxic than ever.
To quote Ragnar the Blood Edge from Blaze Blue, when I say this about Lady Dimitrescu, not just no, but hell no.
Okay, understandable. Would you like to see me in the Yoruichi cosplay, though?
I would not mind that, but there was no way in hell I would ever want to see Lady Dimitrescu. She annoys me. She actually has officially annoyed me. All the sympatry I saw last year over her was it went from tolerable to fucking nauseating by the end of the year.
Wow.
Just no.
Uh
And you guys cannot fault me for saying that either.
You didn't. You not just only made me laugh, but you made Hazard nauseated of that idea when I mentioned Lady Dimitrescu. Well, me cosplaying as Lady Dimitrescu.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Part of me wants to strangle Lady Dimitrescu for existing.
You're gonna have to reach her! Cause she's fucking tall as shit!
No, have her impale herself with her own fucking claws. That's how much she's officially annoyed me.
Oh my
And you
fucking
cannot
god.
blame me either.
Oh my god. Hello, Miss Crossy. I have a few questions. Have you ever watched Ruby? If yes, who's your favorite character and why? Ruby, cause she likes cookies and she's adorable. I haven't kept track of Ruby, so I'm a little out of the loop.
I'll say this much about Ruby. From what I've been hearing, I actually haven't watched much Ruby since the end of Volume 6, I believe. Volume 6, Volume 7. But I've heard it's actually been going down the shitter.
It's so
which doesn't bode well for me as a former fan.
Also, going back to the comment that Cooler Joester said, it's so fucking painful. They listen to no reason and unironically call you a biased fanboy if you disagree with them or anything. Also, they can't stand when Goku loses an equalized stat debate.
To be fair, yeah, like I said, that's part of the reason why I'm not as big a Dragon Ball fan as I used to be.
I will say this right now. I'm not all about the whole power scaling shit. I'm not all about the whole fighting shit. I'm kind of more into the whole how the characters are written in an arc and how the character arcs go as the series goes along, you know?
Exactly. Like I said, regarding Ruby, as I said before, I'll say again, for what I've been hearing, the series has really gone straight to shit as a whole. And there's no way in hell I don't even know if I want to watch Ruby anymore, to be honest with you. And here's the thing, I try giving every show I've watched a fair chance.
Question for
Crossy. This is a fact, but the fandom just gets toxic.
Question for Crossy. What you think Broly will get a new transmission in the new movie? I don't know because we don't even know how long Broly is going to be in the movie because from that one clip of when Goku was fighting Broly, we're probably going to either get a training session with Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, and that's just it. Like they're going to be probably busy training him in Beerus's world while
possibly,
Gohan and the other characters are going to be fighting the Red Ribbon android threat.
Which makes sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like Ruby for me has been on decline since Volume 3. I mean, I expected some degrading value since Monty died, but I didn't expect to get that bad.
I remember that Lady Zimmy wearing the Bayonetta costume last year on her stream. That's the reason why I asked the joke. Oh no.
Yeah, another thing about a little fun fact about me, guys. Unlike most people I know, I don't simp for Bayonetta. I respect her talents, but I don't simp for her.
Yeah.
I'm very picky about my waifus. You can ask Crossy.
In fact, I can just list them out right now.
You realize if you list them, I'll make you suffer dearly, right?
Yoruichi, Akeno.
Shut up. You will shut your mouth.
Yoruichi.
Han, do you want me to use greed?
Yoruichi, Akeno.
Crossy, behave yourself.
The blue-haired chick from My Hero.
Crossy, I'm serious.
Okay.
Stop now.
Okay. Can't take a joke.
Bayo's, like I said, Bayonetta, I can kind of see the appeal, but nah, not really. I prefer people guess. You don't get to say anything, Crossy. Otherwise, I'll spill your entire husbando list on stream. And you know I'd do it.
You wouldn't.
I would. I don't bluff, remember?
I am gonna remove your freaking access to my stream if you do.
You realize I give no fucks, right?
You wouldn't.
I said I give no fucks.
You wouldn't.
That's a problem.
You wouldn't.
That's a problem for you. I give no fucks.
Love you though.
Mhm.
I feels
I
you,
love you.
Hazard. I respects you. I want to keep
Let me
going,
see.
guys, but I can't.
What's that? Spill your next biggest husbando list?
You like that one?
I don't. Here's the thing. Rem, I can kind of see why people like her. I don't feel I know enough about her to say much on the matter. Jazume, I don't simp, but I do respect. There's a big difference.
Beto.
Hon, do you want me to spill your entire husbando list on stream?
Wiz?
Hmm?
Wiz from Konosuba.
Oh, that one I've made public domain a long time ago. I have no issue with that one, to be fair, but I prefer people guess. I always have to guess theirs, they have to guess mine. That's how it works. Otherwise, I can spell your entire husbando list right now.
You would.
Don't even at me.
You would.
Okay, you know what? Let me spell some right now. Just make it clear I don't give a shit. Yeah, Crossy likes Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs, Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist, Greed from Fullmetal Alchemist, though that was obvious.
Respect your BF Crossy, you silly goose. I do. I do.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to make you laugh.
You're just making me an evil, vindictive dick. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I know you won't do shit.
Frosty, I literally just spilled several of your bandos already.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Oh, I know. I can keep going.
You wouldn't.
You keep saying that, but you don't learn. You don't learn.
Yo, a fellow beta and Wiz simp. Respect.
Well, again, I don't really simp because that would mean I act like a little bitch towards my waifus.
Yes, he's a classified connoisseur. He's a classy connoisseur.
Pretty much. I don't know shit about most of the Genshin girls in general, so I can't say much. Beto is one I can honestly respect because I've seen like some of the clips on her play on like some of the missions and stuff she's involved in. And I have much respect for Beto because she embodies a lot of the things I respect in a waifu. She's smart, she's sassy, she's dangerously tough, she's strong-willed. I mean, honestly, can you blame me?
Also, I think we already hit the 1 hour mark. Holy shit. I didn't realize that.
We did?
Yeah, we already hit the 1 hour mark.
Hold on a second. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, and let's see, going back to the whole thing, like part of the reason why I basically am not, like I said, there are certain fandoms I will never be a part of ever again because of one reason or another. Case in point, Dragon Ball is one of them.
So Cressy's a sim for grade from FMA. That's fine. I'm a sim for Lust. Oh God, what have I done?
Long story short, and I will say this straight up, guys, because let's be fair, Crossy pretty much openly admitted in one of her videos. When she first saw Greed, she started squealing loudly.
Cause like it was Turles' voice actor, and that's how I became a fan.
Really?
Shut up.
Oh really? I want money. I want power. I want women. And I want status. I want everything this world to offer.
Guys,
and attorneys at the top of the list.
Guys, help.
I don't have a. I'm gonna say this right now for the record, guys. I don't have a single Naruto waifu whatsoever. I can easily say this. Not even one.
Andrea said this. Hazard and me, we the same person. We don't use the S word to any husbandos and waifus. Because then like, you two would be a koi. You two would be a koi.
No. Well, like I said, in all seriousness, though, I don't have a single Naruto waifu. I don't have any waifus from any like I'm very picky with my waifus. Period. Also,
to answer your question, TJ, like we can keep the stream going for a bit. Like we'll probably stop at for 1 hour and 30 minutes if it hits. So yeah. I mean,
Let's see.
okay.
That reminds me. Hello, Crossy.
What voice are you trying to do?
Remember me?
What voice are
It's
you?
Sakuna.
Oh my god, I forgot about Sakuna. I forgot about Sakuna from Jujutsu.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, years ago it was main characters who was in their 30s, 20s, and 30s in the 90s anime, but here
Mm,
it is teens to kids in anime these days, and I hate it,
not
especially fan service
always.
anime.
Even back then, there were teen protagonists actually in anime. Even back then, actually, you just gotta know where to look.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to kids anime, but I kind of hate like how the Yu-Gi-Oh anime is going, where how they're like reducing it to just kids now, like with the whole rush
Yeah,
duel shit.
yeah, but that's because they're taking the joke that Little Karibo started and stretching it a bit far.
Yeah, so that means we won't see any grown-up protagonists like how
Not for a
Yusei
while, though. To be
was and how
fair,
Yusaku was.
actually, to be fair, I have to point something out for the record. One, you have to consider Japan's laws about who's considered like of I guess adult age to an extent.
Hmm.
And not only that, but two, most of the protagonists for Yu-Gi-Oh! Up till sevens were basically well above the age of 14, with the one exception being Yuma.
Hmm.
And I'll be honest, when speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll say this straight up. I basically, like, here's the thing. I have point blank admitted more than once that certain like aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! Have annoyed me, but at the same time, I also can appreciate. For example, GX, while it's not in my top three, it is a series I can get behind.
Crossy likes peeps who is dominant. I is concerned. Shh. Shush, lemon lord. For
I
Hazard,
mean,
do you fear women who are taller than you? Just asking from experience.
not really. It's just they're not my preference.
I've
I
been
mean, I don't particularly
mm,
like the height's not a huge issue for me though.
hmm.
So
I've been thinking of this. So Zemi is like Raven, Justin is like Robin, Riku is like Beast Boy, Hazard is like Cyborg, and Crossy is like Starfire. So the Retro Warriors are like the Teen Titans.
you wouldn't be wrong, but believe it or not, Riku is not an official member of Retro Wars.
Yeah.
He just decided to join us for the Boondocks review because, as we already stated, he's basically like Riley Freeman in the
Mm-hmm.
funniest and worst ways imaginable.
But yeah.
Like how I put this, I'm pretty sure with the last two parts we had uploaded, Riley Freeman is something else, and it also that Riku is. I'll put this: Riley is basically Riku's spirit animal.
Mm-hmm.
In the same respect that, to a degree, Huey is a lot like a younger version of me, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anyone, like for example, and we unfortunately figured this out the hard way. Yeah, Zammy, if she's anyone like the Boondocks, oh god, she's Cindy. She is Cindy McPherson in all
Mm-hmm.
the possibly scariest ways.
I hate GX. I hate it. I hate it. I hate GX. The main character and the premise are annoying and stupid.
Fun fact, Geek Freak, before you go any further with that, believe it or not, the creator Katsuki Takahashi was originally intending to end the franchise of GX.
Mm-hmm.
Not even kidding.
I
He was
mean,
all set to end it, but one of his friends contacted him and asked him to help write the storyboard for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
mm-hmm.
And out of mostly because it was a personal favor for a friend, he went through with it.
Mm-hmm. If there's anything from the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise I like, it's 5Ds with the character development and the subversion, and the ones that I tolerate are Zexal and Arc V when they were trying to figure out what, like
Arc
both.
5 has its fair share of problems, I
Yeah.
will admit, but it wasn't the worst series in the world, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been a lot
Like it was
worse.
trying to look for an identity. Same with like Vrains and Zexal.
Brains was actually not bad. I have to say it straight up.
Mm-hmm.
It was just cut painfully short for to my liking.
Time to commit Retro Warrior Battle Royale, the thumbnail remake. Say, Crossy, have you guys found Hazard's lab yet? I did,
Oh God!
but he's being a little butt about it.
I am not a mad scientist. Last I checked.
I mean, I did go into his research room and get all the notes for the next review.
Yeah, I haven't started the next review notes yet, believe it or not. But that's part of the reason I will be basically busy this month.
Yeah,
I've got to write the notes for literally the next 2 shows we're gonna review.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And don't worry, guys. I will say this now. After the 2 shows that we're gonna review, I might say this, but as a little hint, you guys are gonna pick the 3rd review as a vote.
We haven't decided anything on that yet. We're still working out the details.
Yeah, but we're gonna let you guys decide. A little hint.
Well, maybe, because to be fair, we have to contact them. We have to contact somebody in the case of one of them. So yeah. We're still reviewing some of the old stuff. It's just it takes a while, guys. Legit, the last count we have for shows to review, we have roughly 180 shows to review. So
we're not gonna
be patient if your show hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, we're not gonna be done for a while. We're kind of like the angry video game nerd.
Yeah, there's a lot of material and a lot of content to go through. So hell, I think our shortest review was literally. What was it? I think our shortest review was literally after a Samurai review.
Yeah, and I didn't waste no time at all, like, because we already knew it was going to be a short review.
Okay, before I forget, for Geek Freak, one little tidbit about that, the Sacred Beast, point blank, those were an anime only thing for 1, and 2, the manga for GX was out after the anime was first, premiered. So, basically, that's why the story is so different with it's the same for almost every Yu-Gi-Oh manga to date. Actually, the sad part is every Yu-Gi-Oh manga, with the exception of the original, it was anime first and manga second. So the manga only loosely followed the anime. So if you're looking for the original source material, you'd have to look towards the anime. I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to GX, though. I preferred the manga characterization over the anime, especially in the case of the manga. Chaz is surprisingly less of a douche by and far in the manga. In fact, he's actually a much more respectable character by comparison. But if you're looking at the anime, I have to agree. The anime could have been done way better. That's my honest opinion. Anime version of, say, Chaz, I'll say it straight up on top of this. He, believe it or not, he actually beat Jaden's ass at least twice. No joke. He actually beat Jaden twice. Only to get completely owned by Zane later in the manga. I forget which part of the manga, though, so yeah.
I like the copycat episode, though.
That was not bad. Just, it could, I don't know. It's just to me, but I guess I felt like to an extent it was kind of reaching with that one a little bit, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. There was still it was still first season, so I could give them some forgiveness for that.
Though it kind of made sense for them to have a final duel between Jaden and Yugi, like the graduation duel.
Of course.
Which we don't.
To be fair, Jaden had arguably the most dangerous villain to deal with in the anime. If you look at season 4,
which we don't know the outcome of what happened at that duel, but it's okay. I always wanted you guys to do a review for the Teen Titans, but I know you guys are extremely busy for the other 2, so I'll be waiting for it since I'm a Raven fanboy.
We will do that in time. We just don't know when because our schedules are hectic as hell.
And there's a lot of shows that we have to take care of. Because you're not the only one that's requested a show. Like, a lot of people have been wanting us to do Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I've had people legit asking me when we're going to do a Sonic show at some point.
Which those are going to be like a food fight Black Friday thing to get through.
That's putting it mildly.
And
Like,
that's when it comes to the guests. Like, if people want like in on the whole Sonic thing.
okay, I have to say this real quick, comment writer. With Jaden, the fun-loving protagonist thing can work to a degree if it's done correctly. To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, case in point, look at some of the other protagonists out there that are basically fun-loving but can be serious when the situation calls for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, look at Yugi Moto. He's technically a fun-loving protagonist, but when he needs to get serious, he can get serious.
Mm-hmm. Dark side, like for example, Dark Side of Dimensions, when he, like doesn't need like he tries to move on without a tem, and I know this
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like a movie spoiler, but you guys asked. Oh, trust me, trust me.
Uh,
Figure out Rush Duel and get back to us.
I have no intention of getting into rush duels anytime soon.
Good.
I'll say that right now because don't get me wrong, I'll learn the mechanics for what it is, so I don't get completely lost. But I'm not going to go out of my way to play rush dueling.
Mm-hmm.
That much is painfully clear. Like how I put this. When it comes to the card game in itself, here's a little tidbit that most people don't realize. The card game was never supposed to be a lasting thing. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the review, but believe it or not, Takahashi meant the Duel Monsters card game part of the anime to be literally a one-off thing. Because the series itself is titled Yu-Gi-Oh! King of Games and the in Duel Monsters in the Japan version.
Mm-hmm.
Yu-Gi-Oh literally means king of games, which would imply multiple games, not just one card game.
Mm-hmm. Hell, at the end of season 1 of Duel Monsters, they kind of solidified that with the Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Pretty much. But then the thing was Takahashi never intended to go as far as it did. But look what happened. It became a huge market thing.
Sonic Screech. Oh, la, 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 la. I mean, if you want in on the Sonic show, we could let us know.
Yeah, but like I said at the same time, it's literally a case of we gotta figure out what we're gonna do before the year's over.
Yeah,
Obviously.
like once we say, oh, we're gonna review Sonic, everybody's gonna be like all gung ho and trying to ask for guests like a freaking Black
We
Friday at
already
a
have
mall.
several people we've considered a bunch of shows. We've considered shows like Danny Phantom. We've considered shows like Kappa Mikey, which is on our list currently for season 2.
And El
We've
Tigre.
already
And El Tigre.
mm-hmm. Mucha Lucha. We have a whole bunch of shit to go through.
Mm-hmm.
We have I could bring up the entire list right now, and it wouldn't do enough justice
Mm-hmm.
on just how much shit we have to do at this point.
What's my favorite type of deck? Shiranui Shaman Dark Magician
Basically,
deck.
to answer your question, guys, about if I played a Yu-Gi-Oh card game, I actually used to play competitively. Keyword used to, but I retired several years ago, so I'm not really a big competitor anymore. I mostly play with friends. I mean, if you've ever seen some of Zami's past streams where she would host on Dueling Nexus or whatever, or if you've seen some of Riku's Yu-Gi-Oh streams, that's where I'm usually playing with them on occasion.
Okay, CJ said this. I will only say review Karas and Karas the Prophecy, but if y'all have no time, then I won't force y'all. Just want to spread the awareness of Karas as it's forgotten anime, and it's sad because it's so good.
I will put that on the list to consider for reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm looking at the list right now. We have literally, holy shit, not including the animated movies, we have 182. Like, oh god.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
And that's not
Wow.
including, that's including like the animes that were on Adult Swim at the time, like Wolf's Rain.
Mm.
There's other
There's the
shows too.
prophecy. I'm typing those down right now, but yeah, I don't know when we're going to get to those
Mm-hmm.
because we usually pick at random.
And since season 3 is gonna be like a randomization thing
Yeah, pretty much.
after we review Code Lyoko Like, it's probably gonna be like a randomization thing and a
The only
choice.
for season 3, the only thing we confirmed was we're reviewing Code Lyoko first.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not gonna give too much info on what we're reviewing after that because it's a mixed bag at the moment. For one, and two, we want to keep it a surprise.
Yep.
I mean, I know we've had plans. We've discussed planning reviewing Batman Beyond and whatever.
What is Crossy's weaknesses and how long has anyone abused them? Oh my god. I don't want to answer that.
That's for you to find out.
I don't want to answer that.
Let's not talk about Violator. He drives me into a psychotic rage half the time.
Please, no. Also, Geek Freak said, I heard that Knuckles was supposed to be equal to Sonic, like Sonic speed, and Knuckles was strength, like Sonic can go fast as he wants, and Knuckles is as strong as he wants, from what I heard. Oh. Hey, Lucy, how's it going?
Okay, and Geek Freak, to answer your earlier question about what deck I like to use, I'm assuming that question was aimed at me. It depends on my mood. I've built a lot of different decks over the years.
I think it was aimed at both of us. Mostly. It was aimed at both of us.
Okay. Crossy has gotten into Crossy is a complete rookie at Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment. I've been teaching her whenever she feels like it. I haven't really, pushed her into it.
I know how to send peeps through. I know how to send peeps to the Shadow Realm. Haven't heard from Riku. You don't. Haven't heard from Riku since.
Yeah, right. Han, you haven't even faced Riku yet, so how can you say that?
Haven't heard.
If anyone's actually faced Riku, I have, and I've kicked the shit out of him multiple times.
Haven't heard anything from you since.
In fact, I do have a clip of Riku getting completely and utterly pissed at me because of a deck I test ran, using him as the guinea pig.
Zane or Quinn got pissed at you because you were playing unfairly.
Not real. Come on. Are you going to sit here and tell me that a deck I only heard about in passing and was inspired by the anime, by the way, and a fan video? I was literally inspired by a fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh video to make the deck for one.
Your deck's I didn't expect
it to piss. I didn't expect it to actually work so well.
Quick answer: a lot. She has many weaknesses. Bonks it just because. Hey, don't bonk me.
Actually, Geek Freak, that's only in the Japanese version. That's partially true because it's alluded to in the manga a few times, just not by name. So technically, it's kind of a thing, kind of not.
Yeah.
But that's only in the original manga. I don't know about GX onward.
I mean, the anime.
That's a whole different ballgame.
I mean, the anime kind of I mean, we already know from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything that the Shadow Realm is kind of like a dub lie.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even gonna front. It kind of is. But the thing is, they kept trying to push the issue in GX as well, which didn't go over well.
I mean, because 5D's kind of made it into the netherworld.
That's a different concept, believe it or not, to some degree. Because that's essentially hell. They just couldn't use the concept of hell because they were trying to market it towards kids outside of Japan.
Because they were trying to be serious at the time, but no, it has to be kid friendly.
Not so much that. You have to remember, there are a lot of kids who watch the anime both in and out of Japan. The problem is the standards of programming.
I know. I mean, it was just trying to be serious. So that's what I kind of like.
I know. I'm just saying. That's the thing about 5Ds. You can tell it was trying to be a very serious anime. Like, for example, the thing is, they did have to cut a lot of footage from 5Ds for several reasons in the dub. One was because 4Kids got sued to hell and back by TV Tokyo
over what they were trying to make and the uncut dubs.
Yeah, basically they were
It was mostly for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I remember they kind of made one for Shaman King.
Long story short, they basically lied to TV Tokyo about how much they were making from the dub. I won't go into too much detail here. That I'm saving for the review whenever the hell we get to it. But you're more than welcome to look it up for yourselves.
My spirit animal is Inosuke, like Justin. Yay! All right, cause because I'm gonna end the stream soon, I will watch Mugen Train after to give you guys like a clear head.
Okay. Like I said, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, to make a long story short,
What do you think of?
like
What do you both think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal if you both have seen it? A guilty pleasure.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hated the first season of Zexal. I really did.
A guilty.
But going from the second half of the series onward, it was actually good.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, Geek Freak, that's because, again, the title of the company that dubbed it is pretty obvious. 4Kids Entertainment.
Yep. Hell, if Funimation was there at the time and had their way, they would have taken Yu-Gi-Oh! Like how they took One Piece. They could have done us a favor.
What bugs me is this, though. This still bugs me to this day. The fact that 4Kids actually did attempt an uncut version of the original Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was not well received at all.
I mean, like I said, they tried. Like they were trying to appease the fans that liked the sub and how it was uncut and shit. Like they were trying to appease them.
That's the thing that kind of irks me a little bit. Okay, short but loud, like you, Lacey. But in any case, like I was saying, how about this? Like I said, GX had its own share of problems, but like I said, I preferred the manga of that series, so that's a moot point for me. 5Ds, I prefer both. The anime, the only thing I didn't care for when it comes to the anime for 5Ds was literally because of the how about this? Literally because they had to rewrite half the story for 5Ds because of a scandal that happened behind the scenes.
Wait, Crossy, why was Zexal a guilty pleasure for you? It just is kinda. I mean, like some stuff are interesting, I'll admit, but at the same time, eh? I mean, the dub could be better.
Okay, basically, and Geek Freak, to be fair, when it comes to the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, they have to be careful when it comes to localization rules. Not like sometimes it's out of their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes it's strictly out of the production studio's hands, unfortunately. Like case in point, Digimon. If you look at Digimon Adventure 1, there was actually a scene that was cut from the dub where TK, one of the younger kids, TK, he was actually put in a situation where he was forced to handle a live gun, like an actual gun, when he was kidnapped by Puppetmon.
Mm-hmm.
That they had no choice but to edit out for the dub because you don't have to watch a scene where an 8-year-old kid is literally being forced to handle a deadly weapon like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you think about it, it's pretty fucked up. So, again, it's because of localization laws.
Oh, I respect that. I enjoyed Zexal more or less.
Like I said, I just hated the first season of Zexal. Other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna high five the sky. Whatever.
That wasn't the reason I hated it, believe it or not.
Oh.
It was because the pacing was really just all over the place for season 1. That's why I didn't like it.
I mean, it was trying to do world building and some other shit at the same time.
But the execution was kind of sloppy. I have to be honest.
Though it's kind of sad that Synchros didn't make it into Zexal because we saw the Duel Monsters, we saw GX and all that shit.
Okay, but yeah, like I said, Geek Freak, like I said, there's a difference between having adults doing that when it's actually a gun in the Japanese version versus having a kid with a literal deadly weapon such as a gun in an in an anime. There's a big fucking difference.
The only localization I will ever like is Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, Funny Valentine's, and fuck, I need to wait for the chat thingy.
Filthy acts at a reasonable price. That's fair. Like, if they can localize it to that extent, then that's fine. But not every anime is capable of doing this.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, 4Kids is not well known for doing their research on the source material they do. Though they're essentially a lost cause since, they got forcibly dismantled thanks to the lawsuit they lost.
I mean, hell, some voice actors are back, like from MIA, like how the voice actor from the past Amy Rose voice actor from the Sonic games is currently voicing in My Hero Academia, the 2021 Shaman King, etc. And she was also a 4Kids voice
Pokemon,
actress.
they had to remove several episodes because here's a fun fact that most people don't realize. Pokemon, believe it or not, is inherently a kids anime. The same goes for Digimon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not inherently.
Mm-hmm.
Because believe it or not, while yes, it's a card game anime, people forget very easily it's actually aimed for teenagers and above because of the horror concepts that are in Yu-Gi-Oh! Inherently at that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself, by the creator's own admission, was meant to be a horror-themed anime.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, all the shit you saw,
from
the
Destiny boards, from Bakura's Duel in Season 2.
Not just that, but also the massacre of Thief King Bakura's home village. That shit was all, and I do mean all that shit was intentional. That was not aimed for kids to watch, but surprise, 4Kids decided, let's make this a kids anime anyway, because fuck you.
And make it like cliche and cheesy as possible because friendship is everything.
No, okay, about the friendship thing, believe it or not, that one was Takahashi's idea.
Oh.
The problem was 4Kids took it too far.
Yeah.
Like, 4Kids took it a little bit overboard. That's the thing.
I don't know why, but as much as I like the whole friends being together by your side, like the way 4Kids does it, like it's just kind of cheesy and annoying. It's annoying.
It's extremely cheesy. Like 4Kids took it a step too far, basically. Mm-hmm. That's the big difference. Like I said, yeah, they censored it, but to be fair, would you want to see a scene where Merrick just legit eviscerates his own father?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you want to see, the gory details, or would you rather just see a censored version of that? Take your pick.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't care either which way, but that's how it is. Hell, there's actually a scene in Digimon Adventure 2 where Mao Myotismon, aka if you watch the sub version, Belial Vamdamon, he literally tortures the shit out of one of his own subordinates just because he can. Like, no joke. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like going back to the horror aspects,
Yu-Gi-Oh! The cards.
It may not seem like it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in fact horror. It's a horror anime at first.
Yep.
And everything else second.
Pokemon should have just
people have made too much light of it.
Pokemon should have just stayed the only kids anime and left the others alone.
To be fair, another fun fact that most people don't know, Pokemon actually came out in Japan second to Digimon, not the other way around. Mm-hmm. The problem was Pokemon was localized first.
I like watching the fuck shit. I don't know why I just prefer it. Sure, I learned something about you, CJ.
Are you really surprised though?
No. I mean, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone on anime when it comes to like looking at fucked up shit.
You're not wrong to. I mean, hell, I've gotten out of my comfort zone on numerous occasions with the animes I've watched. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to what I said about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, it's like I said, it's inherently horror first, but people sometimes ignore that. Mm-hmm. Because of the card games and such.
It's like there isn't anything else but friendship. There is no bad things in the world. There is no real life problems.
That's 4Kids logic right there. I'm sorry. That is 4Kids logic, plain and simple.
Because friends will always be there for you, even though in actuality, friends will,
Not, like I said. Like, you can't always assume that it's a whole friendship-based thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Like, there's a message, that is one of the premises, but it's not the entire premise. Mm-hmm. it's only one part of the whole premise. It's not the entire thing itself.
But
That's
yeah.
what most people forget.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
yeah. Any last donations you guys want to make, or any last questions you guys want to make?
yeah.
Let me
What's
know.
the question?
If you guys want to make any last minute donations, do it now, cause I'm gonna be ending this in a few minutes.
Yeah. And speaking of 4 kids, and thank you, Gilmon, for putting the hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, fuck 4 kids for how they dubbed Shaman King. I have to say it. Fuck 4 kids for that. They have forever earned my ire for how they handled Shaman King.
Mm-hmm. Even though some people said that the dub is kind of hilarious, I'll give them that. To each their own opinion, but it's kind of cheesy.
Imagine, okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. Imagine 4 kids dubbed, like, say, let me think for a second.
Full Metal
Imagine 4 kids
Alchemist.
wasn't not that actually. I was gonna say, imagine 4 kids went and dubbed Cowboy Bebop or Trigun.
Oh my god. They would use finger guns. Nothing but finger guns. Now
Yeah. Then again, I don't think 4 kids could legally do that. So
I'm imagining Crossy dressed as Lucy Hartfilla and has it as Grey Fullbuster. Lucy, what
why
did you
I'm not
do?
sure because last I checked, I'm not a stripper. So and for before you ask, yes, Grateful Buster has a stripping habit. I shit you not.
Oh shit, thanks, Lucy.
What you do?
Donated me 10.
Nice. Thanks much, Lacey. Rossi appreciates it, obviously.
Yee. Much love, much love.
But yeah, I stand by what I said though regarding some of the shit I said about 4 kids in general. Like, don't get me wrong, some of their episodes, like some of the dubbing they've done, it's not too bad, but a lot of it's just plain cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to say, some of the dubbing they've done is just straight up cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, here's another one.
Oh?
Here's another one. And hun, you will hate me for this if I ever said it.
What?
Imagine if 4 kids went and dubbed Demon Slayer.
No, cause then they would skip everything.
Exactly. You see? That could have been worse. Thankfully, 4 kids doesn't exist as such anymore. So, if nothing else, we're better off.
Mm-hmm. Cause like, oh my god. E. Charlotte would be Nazi to Crossy's
Yeah,
Lucy.
not just but now that Cowboy Bebop was eventually moved to Adult Swim for obvious reasons.
Yep.
Not that I'm complaining about it, to be honest. Like, it's Cowboy Bebop is a good series, plain and simple. Like, it's a good series.
All right.
Let me change my mind on that.
Mm-hmm. No.
Like, okay, let me give you another one.
I mean, what would they even call Demon Slayer in 4 kids?
No,
Like,
they probably still call it Demon Slayer. I'm gonna be honest. They'll probably keep the name, but they'll make it look stupid beyond reason.
I mean, they would kind of change the premise, like fucking. And I'm gonna go with Assassin's Logic in this. Red Kool-Aid.
Okay,
Kool-Aid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't even argue that
They
one.
would make
They,
Zenitsu a borderline like.
Zenitsu he wouldn't be as funny. I have to say it.
Yeah, they would probably give him cheesy stuff like something.
That Geek Freak, you're not wrong. Kids need to be exposed to at least some of this shit so they understand these concepts.
I mean, hell,
What 4 kids tried to do is shelter the shit out of them.
yeah. I mean, Static Shock kind of tried with how.
They tried, they succeeded. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, they succeeded, but at the same time, and nowadays, like they got like folks that are kind of familiar with the whole kids WB shit back then.
Funny how that
back then they kind of need to know shit now, like, because these
I
generation
mean,
of kids are
granted,
kind
I'll
of
say this
dumb.
much: no kids, no little kids need to be seeing shit like High School DxD or fucking Helsing.
Or
I can agree
Berserk.
with that logic right there.
All right.
Like, another thing, I find it extremely stupid that it's literally because of 4Kids. If you think about it, in the way that a lot of people say, "Oh, anime's for kids." Yeah, have you seen some of the shit that goes on in anime? No, then
Like
shut the fuck up.
there's Full Metal Alchemist, there's freaking etc. etc. But
Yeah,
since we're all out of time on streaming, I want to thank everybody for coming onto the stream. I want to thank my guests for coming. If you guys like this stream, please make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so whether or not you don't miss any of my content and all that jazz. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.